Hey going peeps, I am FUG with the 144 energy. If I've shown up randomly in front of you, there's more than likely a message here for you today. You take what resonates and you leave what doesn't, and you flip your gender roles and all that jazz, because there is no gender in the tarot. So I can be saying that you are in your King of Swords energy and you could be a feminine and you'd be like, well, that's not for me. Well, it's just an energy of the cards, peeps, okay? And I could be saying you're an Empress and you could be a masculine, like a male, a bloke, and you could be saying it's not for you, but it is just the energy of the cards, okay? And just remember, it is a collective read, peeps, so it's not a one-on-one read per se, so everything may resonate. Some things may resonate, some things may not, so if it doesn't apply, you just got to let that fly. And if the shoe's fitting, you've just got to be accountable and wear it, for all your actions, your misactions, your boundaries that you didn't have up, the behaviour you tolerated, and even some of your own behaviour that you did. Just be accountable and make the changes necessary to improve your experience here in Earth School. Okay, hope you're having an awesome source kind of day, and if not, please trust in the knowledge that you've got the strength to get through whatever it is you're going through, and I'll also send you some positive healing vibes, okay? Alright, today I've been guided by Creator Source, Spirit, God, if you resonate with those terms, the most divine energy in this universe. That's my bestie. I've been guided by Bessie to use the Horror Tarot deck, so if you'd like to, please tap your energy into the cards now. You can be rest assured that I will not energy manipulate you in any way, shape or form. All chosen ones do not, and I repeat, we do not dibby-dabble in dark divination, stupid witchy shit games like that. Like, we've got time for that. Like, we've got better things to do, and we manifest off our own energy, okay? Let alone manipulating other people's energy. Alright, okay, we'll give it one more shuffle. And then you know what time it is, peeps. So it's time to get your tea. I've actually got mine here with me today. Get your snacks and get yourselves comfy. Because it's very funny. Okay, Spirit has got a message here for you today. Okay, let's knock on Bestie's door. Alright, first card off the ranks for today is the Page of Cups is in the reverse. So a symbol of curiosity and intuition. So the Page is like newness and the Cups is like emotions, love, empathy and stuff like that. But this is someone who doesn't have any empathy at all. So they're a bit of a fishy individual. They try to keep you on your own. Pretty much this person... This is not your energy, peeps, but pretty much this person, this Page of Cups, dibby dabbles in dark divination. I've already got the energy up. Look at that skull. It doesn't look the most pleasant, okay? So this is someone who's not a nice person. Okay. Could be someone that's younger than you as well. Alright, tell me more, please, Bestie. Clear the table. Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So they've tried to, oh, more skulls. Great. They've tried to put a stop to your Wheel of Fortunes coming in and being manifested, okay, peeps? So they've been doing some dark divination here. This could be like a secret society, because I'm seeing just darkness. I'm just seeing darkness like the Skulls and Bones Society. It's one of the oldest secret societies in history. Look that up. Usually just saying peeps, look it up. But this is something that is not pleasant. The Wheel of Fortune. What is that? Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, I think. It's been a while since I've called out the astrology star signs. But anyway, Bessie's like, you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, someone's trying to put a stop to your Wheel of Fortune coming in. So you're probably going through some really, really tough times, and it's because of the intentions that this Page of Cups in the reverse has sent your way. They're doing some sort of spell casting using bones and skulls and shit like that. Like, it's really dark is what I'm seeing, peeps, okay? And this is pretty real. Like, spiritual warfare is real in this 3D matrix simulation, Anyway, tell me more, please, Bestie. The Suit of Swords, so the 10 of Swords. So you've been through some heavy betrayal. You've been through some heavy betrayal. You've been through some really horrible times. You've been stabbed in the back so many times, not physically, but you know what I mean when I say that. You've had lots of lies and deception and bullshit coming at you. They were definitely trying to put a stop to you, to stop this Wheel of Fortune from manifesting in your reality. So this Page of Cups in the reverse, it's got no emotions, no love except for themselves. They're a younger person than what you are. It's been part of a big, massive deception of betrayal. And you may have even left and gone away and gone on holidays. So I've been guided to look at this photo, the picture here in the background. And this deception's been going on, and it's kind of, this energy's like kind of followed you. It's just jumped in different vessels. So anyone that's vibrating at a low frequency, demonic entities can just jump that ship and still follow you. Like the movie The Matrix is not fiction. It's like a freaking documentary, okay? But just trust that everything that's being done, see that sun in that picture while you've been traveling around, holidaying or moving, bestie, creator, source, God, spirit, whatever you resonate with, has been watching everything happen. Okay, so yeah, the alarming tale of doom. Yeah, this is the energy that this Page of Cups has tried to send your way. Old school secret society. Can I tell more, please, bestie? The Hanged Man. We dare to look at the world from this point of view. So, while they've kept you stuck in this state of lack, preventing your wheels of fortune turning in your favour, you've actually been enlightened. So this process has gone on for a while now. You felt like you've been stuck. You couldn't manifest, like everything you were doing. It felt like you was just stuck like hung. But while you've been kept stuck, you're becoming, if you haven't already become enlightened, you're going to be becoming enlightened to the truth of this whole situation, peeps. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge. I'm just going to make a little bit more room, because my desk space is small once again, while Bessie's still got me on the move. Anyway, move my bell out of the way. So you've been kept stuck because of this energy that's been sent your way, and they were trying to put an end to you. Take that as you will, peeps. Like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And it's because that they've been trying to stop your wheels of fortune turning in your favour. So you must have an abundance of energy. This Page of Cups in the reverse could have even foreseen that you've got abundance incoming in one way, shape or form. It could be spiritual abundance or physical abundance, okay? The world is here in the reverse. Yeah, now this Page of Cups does not want this cycle to close out. So it says the end is here. But they don't want to close this cycle out. So you've been, potentially you may have cottoned on to this energy, and you've been call cutting, deleting messages, deleting photos, throwing out gifts and stuff like that these Page of Cups in the reverse may or may not have given you. You could have even blocked them on social media and blocked them from your phone and all sorts of things. But this person, this Page of Cups, energetically does not want you to close out this cycle. I've got a feeling that they've even been attacking your sacral, the sacral chakra, which is the one above your root. So when you sit cross-legged, your legs are, the point where it crosses is the root, and then you've got the sacral chakra. So you may be having some sort of weird sensations down in your reproductive area. If you know, peeps, it's this person that's trying to still stay tapped into your energy, and then you'll catch yourself thinking about them. It's not your thoughts, people. It's not your thoughts, peeps. It's this energy still trying to stay in your energy. Just go transmute it. Go do some housework. Go for a walk. Do something mindful and transmute that energy, okay? Alchemize it, peeps. You've got to get this person right out of your energy. All right? It's not good that they're trying to hold on. Okay. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, they're firing shots at you. They're firing shots. So this is definitely some kind of well, secret society bullshit. This is fucking spiritual warfare. So obviously there's some sort of black magic fucking divination that's been done. They're firing shots at you hardcore. And they know that you've got a change coming because it's falling underneath the Page of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune. So change is coming, it's in the air, and the time to take action is now. So if you haven't already cut this person out of your reality and energetically cut those cords, you need to make a start, peeps, because they are stopping your Wheels of Fortune from coming in. Okay, so it's shots fired. It's shots fired in your direction. And they're trying to put fear into you. Okay, they're trying to scare you, make you fearful of what's happening in your reality. You just got to remember, peeps, that fear is just an illusion. So you can either face everything and rise above it, or you fear everything and run. You know, who wants to spend the rest of their lifetime running from petty ass bullshit like this? Doesn't matter if they're in secret societies, the deletes, the elite dipsticks that are running this shit show for the reptilians, for the Illuminati and all that shit. Fear nothing, peeps. You know, fear nothing. Where will you be when the big event happens? But it's time to take action now. So you need to cut this person out. The Tower is here in the reverse. So they're trying to prevent a Tower moment from happening for them. And it's because of all the burdens and the backstabbing and the lies and deception they've sent your way. All these black magic shots fired. It's falling underneath the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And the Ten of Swords. So they were young, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, free, and in love. So this Page of Cups that's younger than you, that's got no empathy for anyone else, they're a bit of an egotistic mofo. Like, they like to boast about themselves. They think they're a bit of a local celebrity. Yeah, okay. They like to toot their own horn of past events, but not anything that they've done in the here and now, is what I'm hearing. Toot, toot. So they're going to be going through a Tower moment. And it's not pretty. It's in the reverse. So, oh snap. Bestie is striking until tonight. So Horror Tarot presents the 16th card in the Major Arcana of the Tower, symbolising sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, awakening, and getting out of the building. Well, this person, this Page of Cups, is definitely not having a good awakening. They're having a bit of a rude awakening. Because all the shots that have been sent your way is they're having a Tower moment, and the universe, Creator Source, Bestie, has made it do a U-turn, and it's going straight back to them. So they are not wanting to close out this cycle. They're trying to hover in your energy to avoid their karma. You know, and karma is not a punishment, peeps. It's cause and effect of the energy you're putting out to the universe. So if you are putting out goodness and kindness and empathy, and you're helping others out of the kindness of your own heart, and just being your authentic, loving self, then you will receive that back from the universe tenfold. But if you, like this Page of Cups in the reverse, are putting out negative intentions, spell casting, like, and look, we're all spellcasts, like, what do you think they call writing, spelling? But I'm talking about the negative side of things, you know, the spiritual warfare, the black magic divination with nasty rituals, with skulls and bones and shit like that. If you're putting out negative energy, we'll just put in an umbrella term. If you're putting out negative energy into the universe, then expect to get that back eventually. You know, people seem to think that they've been getting away with doing this kind of shit for a long time, but it's because they haven't been called out. So once you realise exactly what is going on with this Page of Cups in the reverse, this younger person than you, that's when their karma will be activated. Okay, but they're trying to not close out this cycle. They're trying to keep you stuck in a hangman situation. They're still sending bad intentions, and they're trying to put the swords in your back. They're trying to stop this Wheel of Fortune from happening. And this Page of Cups is still trying to hover in your energy. And there's still shots being fired your way. Bessie says not for long. The Seven of Swords is in the reverse. So they didn't realise that you were heavily protected. Huh. You must have like an extremely high spiritual rank, peep. So you're obviously well known in the spiritual realm. You know, so the Suit of Swords featuring deception, betrayal, pretense. So you're being very, very protected. So you don't actually realise it, but you're your spiritual ancestors, your angel team, are actually keeping this person shut down at bay. So they've sent you lots of deception, lots of betrayal, and just pretentious bullshit, pretending to be something that they're not. This Page of Cups in the reverse, but you're seeing things for what they truly are, and you are protected. So they read your energy a mile away, and you're actually slamming the door shut on them. So see this depiction here. It doesn't matter if you're a female or a male, but you're pretty much slamming the door shut and sitting on it and propping it all up so they cannot get back in your energy. Okay. So just trust in that knowledge, peeps, that you're doing everything you can. Look, I'd even go get yourself some sage, some Palo Santos, burn some incense, and also, like, give your little team of angels, well, not your little team, your team of angels, like a plate full of cut up, like, tiny pieces of fruit. Light them a white candle just to thank them and acknowledge them that you know they're there. Even speak to them. You know, so if you're feeling like the effects of shit not going right and stuff like that, call on your team of angels, because they will not come in unless shit is getting real and they've got to step in. But if you call on them, and you don't even have to speak it out loud, you can think it in your head, best you'll send them in, and then you'll start getting synchronicities and stuff like that. Call on your angel team, peeps, okay? And then also be thankful that they're always there and watching over you and protecting you, okay? It's just trusting that knowledge, peeps. You do have a team of angels, spiritual warriors, ancestors, passed over loved ones as well, that they're all watching out for you and guiding you, okay? The Nine of Swords. So you may have been having nightmares. This Page of Cups has been astral travelling into your dreams. And that shit's very real as well. So you may be waking up between like 1 and 5 o'clock in the morning, like thinking that was the most tripped out dream ever, and you won't be able to get back to sleep. That's your angels, bestie, creator, source, God, spirit, whatever you resonate with. That is you being guided not to go back to sleep, because this Page of Cups in the reverse is trying to astral travel to you while you're in your sleep, because your sleep state is like your spiritual realm. It's like the 4D, pretty much the subconscious. And that's more realer than this 3D realm, like this simulation that we're working in. You know, fucking the Illuminati and the deletes have got us fucking working that fucking hard. No one's being able to enjoy any time whatsoever. So you're absolutely exhausted. You hit the sack, you go to bed, and you're copping nightmares. You're waking up in the sweats with like debilitating fear, with crippling anxiety and stuff like that. And that is because you are being attacked spiritually while you are asleep. Okay, so you may be waking up and not being able to get to sleep. Get up. You know, just get up, do something. You may even be guided to start researching. Like you might get out your phone and just start scrolling, and you just be guided by your inner intuition. Okay, to start Googling things. And you'll start putting the picture together. But yeah, you're being woken up because of these nightmares and the debilitating fear and the crippling anxiety that this Page of Cups in the reverse has been doing to you in your sleep state. The shit is very real, peeps. 2 more, please, bestie. The King of Swords. An absorbing tale of intellectual authority in the tradition. So this Page of Cups really does not want you speaking your truth. You're stripping them down to their bare bones, pretty much. You're going to find out some massive truths, and then you're going to speak it into existence and share your truth, you know, and tell people exactly what has happened, you know, and pretty much this Page of Cups is like a reptilian, it's like an alien entity. They're not even, yeah, of course, they're part of a secret society. They're not even fucking human. Anyway, an absorbing tale. So they've been trying to absorb your energy, and they wanted you to wither away next to nothing so they could cash in on your Wheel of Fortune. We'll take those, thanks, bestie. But you're going to be speaking your truth, and you're going to be blunt about it, you know. As long as you speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, it doesn't matter what people say, and if they think you're being a justified arsehole or whatever, it is what it is. Or if they just think you're being an arsehole. But speak your truth, peeps, because if you don't, this shit show will keep going on, and you've got to step into your truth. And the King of Swords is like pretty blunt sometimes, you know. He wields his sword of truth, his sword of knowledge, his sword of wisdom, and cuts through the air like a knife. Like a knife going through the softest butter that you can think of. Okay. The Suit of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. So this Page of Cups is going broke. It's definitely a past love interest, and it's someone younger than you. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race. Well, he's panicking right now because the Tower moment is hitting him in the reverse, and they can't keep you stuck. They've wanted to keep you stuck, and they don't want you to close out this cycle. Okay, so they were portraying themselves to be good with money and stuff like that, but they're broke. They're broke, and they were trying to romance you because it was the Page of Cups in the reverse. It could have been love bombing you, and then going cold on you for 4 weeks and you wouldn't know anything. But they're broke. So if they coming in and asking to borrow money, don't lend it. Do not lend it. Okay? I cannot emphasize that enough, or else you will go down a little bit of a rabbit hole yourself. Okay, so slow and steady wins the race. So they know that this Page of Cups, who is this Page of Pentacles, this Knight of Pentacles, is running out of time. Ran out of time. Because slow and steady is not winning the race, and the Tower moment's hitting. It's falling underneath the Tower. It's falling underneath the Seven of Swords. So you're seeing through the deception. You've slammed the door shut on this person. This Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. The Knight of Swords. So you're learning new truths. 3 knights. 1, 2, 3. How many? 3. Yeah, good stuff. So you're going to be learning more truths about this person. That you're only just reaching the tip of the iceberg. I may be telling you these new truths about this person, and then you'll use your discernment and go doing research and stuff like that. Yeah. The Knight of Swords featuring ambition, quick thinking, and drive to succeed. So you're learning truths very quickly because the Knights are usually quick moving cards. Okay. And the Swords is learning new truths. So you're being armed with the massive sword of truth. And this Page of Cups in the reverse, who is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, broke ass bitch. Flip your gender roles, could be masculine or feminine. They know they're on the chopping block. Once you use your discernment and you discover this new truth, this truth quick sticks, they know that they are on the chopping block. Okay, so you're a person who's got massive ambitions. You think pretty quick on your feet. And you have got like energy and drive to succeed. So whatever you do, you put everything into it, and you may have felt stuck, but you're still getting there, peeps. Okay, so never give up on what you're trying to achieve. Okay, especially if you're doing it for the greater good and you're not doing it to harm others. You're doing it with the best intentions, with harm to none. Best of intentions of highest of good and harm to none. So I was a bit of a throat chakra attack right there, but yeah. This person knows that they're on the chopping block, and yeah, they know that their Tower in the reverse is coming very soon, and they do not want you to close out this cycle, but you energetically cutting the cord, and the energy is just lingering in the air. Okay, peeps. So if you catch yourself out thinking about this person, it's not your energy, call your energy back. The best way I find to do that is I just say, some people can just say self and do that. I've never quite understood that. So I just say, Effie, call your energy back, woman. And that seems to work for me. And then just change your train of thought to something else. You've got to not even think about this past person. Okay? But you'll become better at it. And then when you realise what they've actually done and the intentions they've sent your way, as hard as it will be, you need to learn the art of forgiveness, peeps. Because forgiveness is a really important part. So you don't take this karmic lesson into your next relationship, because if you're not learning from it and you're not forgiving it and releasing it to the universe and leaving that past baggage in the past, your next relationship will be the same demonic energy, just in a different vessel. Okay, you've got to lovingly learn from it, lovingly release it, call a few truths out, say it as it is. Don't get me wrong, like you don't have to be all love and light and rainbows and bullshit you got to harness your shadow side, so you got to lean into this trauma. We'll call it a trauma. You got to lean into this truth, this deception and stuff like that, and then you got to release it, and leave that baggage in the past. And that's the way you close out these cycles, okay, peeps? Because otherwise you're just going to keep repeating the same karmic lesson in different vessels. This entity, it's a narcissistic entity, I guarantee it. Okay, we'll keep following you. The Three of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles, who was cloaking themselves as a bit of a love interest, as a Page of Cups, they've been working with others to create perfection. So they were trying to encapsulate your energy. So you're someone who's very, very abundant in your energy. And these evil, excuse my French, fucks can actually pick up on your energy before you even walk into a room. So depending on how much energy you contain, they can pick you up coming a mile away. Literally. You've got an amazing aura, is what I can see. And then they're trying to keep you stuck in this hangman energy. Keep you stuck. They don't want this cycle to close out. And you're being watched. That's an eye. You're being watched. Wouldn't be surprised if they're fucking watching on the dark web, actually. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But they've been working together with other members as different secret societies. Oh, I'm just saying it as it is. So you've got religious societies, because they're all satanic as fuck. Who drinks the blood of Christ? Like, that's a ritual in itself. Jesus isn't even real. It's just a made-up bullshit story. Yeshua, the story of the alchemist, is real. But Jesus is... They just changed the Bible to keep people stuck. Okay? You do not need to go to a church to have a connection with the Most High. The priests are all Freemasons before they can become a priest. How about that? Or a pastor or whatever, a rabbi, whatever they're called. All religions. Look into that too, peeps. I've been down that rabbit hole and I was a bit blown out. You've got the KKK, the white fucking dipsticks. You've got other entities that have been paid to work with these fucks. Like, this is definitely a secret society bullshit. But they've tried to keep you stuck, to siphon your energy. When they siphon your energy, they siphon your abundance. Spiritual and physical. So, until you wake up to this shit show, peeps, this cycle's going to keep repeating. But you are going to close out this cycle. You've been kept stuck for long enough. They hung you out to dry. This Page of Cups, who is a broke-ass Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're broke. They've got no money. They've tried to keep you stuck. They've tried to keep you stuck. And they hung you out to dry. And they do not want this cycle to close out. But they're going through a nasty tower moment. They're going to be going through a nasty tower moment. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, because I can. The Queen of Cups. So this is what they wanted you to become. But it's in the reverse. So they wanted you to lose your empathy. They wanted you to stop loving yourself. They wanted you to stop loving others. But it's in the upright. Because the last card is always meant to come out in the upright. You're still going to be a loving person. You are going to lovingly forgive this person and fuck them off out of your energy. You're going like the King of Swords. But you've still got a lot of empathy to give to those that truly deserve it, peeps. And, you've got to love everybody. You're not in love with everybody, but we're all made of energy, So you could be the tree outside, the stove, the couch, the bed, animals, flowers, everything. It's all energy based, okay? So we are all energy. We're all creative source energy. We're all God source energy. And you are realizing this. But you're filling up your own cup. You're going to be loving on yourself, teaching yourself how to love yourself. So this Page of Cups in the reverse really did a number on you and tried to make you not love yourself. And when you start loving yourself, that's when you put up your boundaries and you have respect for yourself. Okay, so this entity cannot body jump into another vessel and come around again. Now, Bestie guided me to look at this next one because the Queen of Cups card almost fell before. And you are a starseed. So they definitely saw you coming a mile away. So you came to Earth driven by an insatiable desire to continue the cycle of fertility. So you're got love for nature. You're into... You might enjoy being out in the ocean. Actually, you might be enjoying being out in nature and stuff like that, and if not, you need to get outside and start grounding yourself in nature. But you're definitely a starseed, and apparently you're really fertile. That's for someone to continue the cycle of fertility. So yeah, you're definitely a starseed, and this is why this secret society has targeted you with this Page of Cups, to stop your wheel of fortune from turning in your favour and your incoming abundance. They try to put all the knives in your back. 10 of them. They try to stop you getting your tracks, pretty much. They wanted to keep you stuck, not being enlightened, but while you've been stuck, you became very enlightened, or you're becoming very enlightened, and they do not want this cycle to close out. But Bestie is saying tough titties, because Bestie's laughing at that, tough titties, because the tower moment is here in the reverse, and it's not a pretty tower moment for them. So they do not want to be going through this tower moment, but that's just tough luck, because this is the energy they put out into the universe. Now, I'm just going to grab a couple of clarifiers, because I've gone over my time already. Because, yeah, Bessie's like, because you'd like to dribble too much shit, but it's facts. It's facts. Okay, so we'll give them a quick shuffle. Today, for my clarifiers, I'm using the Galactic Guides Oracle deck. So, to be guided by love, light, and magic of the galaxy. Okay. Give them a quick shuffle. So, I could be talking to a Virgo or a Pisces. This could be your sun, moon, or rising. Could be this Page of Cups, that's in the reverse. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords is the reason why I said that, because he's a lying mofo as well. Could be gender roles, masculine or feminine. It's just the energy of the card. Okay. Come through, Bestie. So first card, second card, and the bottom of the deck. Alrighty ho. So, Alpha Centauri, 26. 26 could be a significant number for you, or 8. 2 plus 6 makes 8, and that's an infinite. You just flip it on its side, it's infinite energy. So you're definitely someone who is very abundant in energy. So this card says protection, logic, analysis, and warrior spirit. So you're definitely spiritually ranked. I didn't say it for no reason before, peeps. So you are definitely protected by the angels, by the galaxy, the universe, by Most High. You're going to use your logic, and you're going to analyze this shit show that's playing out for you, if it hasn't already played out. And you have got a massive warrior spirit within you. So you are definitely ranked in the spiritual realm. Okay. The Dark Moon. So you're bringing in endings. You're learning from this experience. You're integrating your knowledge, and you're going to be advising other people. So this is like a card of wisdom. The 13, number 4 could be significant. So number 13 or number 4 could be significant for you. And Draco. So you're very charismatic, even though you've been going through challenges. Yeah, once you find out what's been going on in the background, you will call judgment, and it's going to be part of your ascension. 3 plus 2, so it could be 32, could be a number that resonates with you, or add them together and it comes out as 5. Okay, so it's when you realise exactly what's going on, you will call judgment, and then you'll release it to the universe. That's how you call judgment. You don't need to take matters into your own hands and get revenge and all that shit. You just let that shit show go. If you've lent this Page of Cups in the reverse money, write it off as a bad debt, peeps. You won't be getting it back. And if you're expecting it, they're going to try and use that as a way to come back into your energy to keep this karmic cycle open. Okay, but yeah, you're definitely guided. You're definitely guided. You're very charismatic. No matter what challenges you face, you are on your. This will be the catalyst of your ascension journey. Okay. I'm Effie with the 144 energy. You've got the strength to get through these, peeps. Take it one step at a time, one rung up that ladder at a time. You're climbing your way up to your spiritual ascension. Get this mofo out of your fucking energy. Peace, love, and light always.